Caitlin Clark is among a number of participants that's headed to the senior training camp for Team USA.
Something extraordinary is unfolding right now, and the entire basketball community seems to be spiraling into chaos. Last night, social media exploded with reports claiming that Caitlin Clark stepped away from Team USA activities after allegedly being benched during a private training scrimmage. Fans were left completely stunned. This wasn't viewed as just another rumor or typical WNBA controversy headline. This time, supporters believed something serious had finally fractured, something Team USA never imagined could happen. The same athlete who elevated women's basketball to historic heights, the superstar who packed arenas, shattered television ratings, and revitalized the sport almost single-handedly, suddenly found herself at the center of a situation Team USA appeared unable to manage. What truly happened behind those closed practice doors? Why was Caitlin reportedly sidelined to begin with? And why are insiders suggesting she may have reached her breaking point? The uproar began with a single viral update claiming Clark barely saw playing time during scrimmage. She sat and waited while veteran players controlled the session, leaving the country's most recognizable basketball figure watching from the sidelines. Was it strategy, discipline, or internal politics? No one knows for certain, but the timing intensified the reaction. Fans immediately feared the worst. Within minutes, social media turned into chaos. Caitlin Clark benched, Caitlin Clark disrespected, Caitlin Clark finished with Team USA. Every repost amplified the narrative until speculation became an explosion. Yet the reality many ignore is that this tension may have been building for months. From the moment Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, whispers followed, rumors of jealousy, growing tension, and an uncomfortable spotlight veteran players never expected to surrender so quickly. Confirmed or not, fans embraced one belief. Some athletes were uneasy watching basketball's new face outshine them. Every hard foul, every cold interaction, every perceived slight added momentum to a storyline that refused to fade. Now that pressure appears to have followed her directly into Team USA, a locker room filled with established stars who spent years building their own hierarchy. When Clark arrived carrying global fame, billions of online views, and unmatched influence, discomfort seemed inevitable. Fans also recalled the moment many believe everything changed, the 2024 Olympic roster omission. Clark's absence shocked the internet, sparking accusations that Team USA prioritized protecting veterans over embracing the sport's rising icon. Whether fair or not, fans never forgot, and that decision continues to fuel every rumor today. The reality felt simple to many observers. Caitlin Clark had grown bigger than the system itself. Arenas sold out because of her presence. Headlines revolved around her performances. Broadcasters placed her image front and center. She wasn't just an athlete anymore. She became an economic force, a cultural symbol, and a global phenomenon. But with that level of success, envy doesn't fade, it multiplies. Reports from people close to Team USA practices suggested her role felt limited, mentioning fewer repetitions, reduced minutes, and minimal involvement. Maybe exaggerated, maybe accurate, but fans accepted the narrative instantly. Then came the rumor that sent the internet into meltdown. Caitlin Clark had stepped away from Team USA. Some claimed she quit. Others said she walked out after being benched. There was no official statement or confirmation, yet speculation spread like wildfire. Analysts debated non-stop, fans demanded clarity, and suddenly the biggest question in basketball became whether Team USA had pushed away the sport's most valuable star. What many overlooked, however, is Clark's relentless competitiveness. She has endured more scrutiny, pressure, and physical play in one rookie season than most athletes experience across entire careers. She dislikes distractions, resists limitations, and has little patience for unnecessary politics. Combine Team USA's intense environment with months of physical battles, rumored tension, and non-stop media attention, and anyone would feel overwhelmed. That's when fan predictions grew louder, predictions Team USA likely never wanted to hear. Some suggested she should pursue golf, where respect would be greater. Others speculated international investors could offer massive contracts. Some even claimed the WNBA would struggle to maintain momentum without her presence. Fans repeated one message constantly: she doesn't need them, they need her. Because the uncomfortable truth for Team USA is this: Caitlin Clark represents more than basketball skill. She drives ticket sales, television ratings, sponsorship revenue, and worldwide attention. She inspired millions of new viewers to follow the sport. Without her, Team USA may still win games, but the electricity, the cultural impact, and the global excitement begin to fade. The excitement fades, the energy disappears, and the entire era she symbolizes begins to crumble. That's why this situation goes far beyond a simple scrimmage benching. It exposed something much deeper. Team USA may not just be reacting to a moment, they may be fearing the future, because the future looks a lot like Caitlin Clark. Some veterans appeared relieved, fans reacted with outrage, and the internet turned into a battlefield. Every like, every unfollow, and every vague social media post was dissected as if it were evidence in a courtroom. Fans understand one undeniable reality: if Caitlin Clark truly walks away, Team USA loses the biggest star it has ever had. The WNBA risks losing the driving force that helped sustain its recent momentum. Meanwhile, emerging leagues, international circuits, and even the LPGA or overseas organizations would aggressively compete for her signature. This situation is no longer simple drama. It feels like a shift in power, a warning sign that Clark holds the leverage rather than the system itself. Yet the shockwave didn't stop with online rumors. The moment fans believed she had stepped away from Team USA, attention expanded far beyond basketball. Golf influencers, LPGA insiders, former Olympians, and global sports investors suddenly focused on her future, sensing opportunity. A new question quickly began trending everywhere: what if Caitlin Clark never comes back? At first the idea sounded unrealistic, but fans recalled seeing her around professional golfers, attending golf-related events, and receiving open praise from LPGA stars who many believe showed her greater respect than portions of the basketball world. Soon, one narrative dominated comment sections: golf appreciates her, while the WNBA undervalues her. Whether accurate or not, the story had already taken shape. People were no longer asking whether she left Team USA, they were asking why she would stay. Behind closed doors, reports suggested growing concern within WNBA offices, among sponsors, and even inside Team USA leadership circles. The fear wasn't about missing a single practice, it was about what everyone privately understood. If Caitlin Clark leaves, the entire ecosystem must rebuild from scratch. Sponsorship deals surged because of her presence. Broadcast networks renewed agreements because audiences followed her games. Attendance numbers skyrocketed largely due to her popularity. For the first time in years, Team USA became a consistent global headline because of her influence. That's where the real anxiety begins. Marketing insiders hinted online that something even larger could be unfolding. A new challenger organization, Project B, reportedly backed by wealthy investors, is rumored to be preparing an unprecedented contract offer. Not just millions, but a full global superstar package including endorsements, ownership stakes, and international branding opportunities. The goal wouldn't simply be signing Caitlin Clark, it would be building an entire sports empire around her image. The timing of these rumors couldn't be more strategic. While Team USA debates internal decisions, Project B is allegedly planning long-term expansion. While social media argues about locker room tension, Project B is analyzing how her departure could reshape women's basketball entirely. While fans complain about physical play and controversy, Project B is promising a league designed to protect and elevate its stars as valuable investments. Adding another layer of uncertainty is Saudi Arabia, the unexpected factor many observers quietly discuss. The same nation investing heavily in global sports like golf and tennis is now rumored to be monitoring women's basketball